Even Beyonce needs repentance,
Oh, yes.
you know, and she needs forgiveness and she needs saving. Like, we're not saying this is, you know, you're attacking the thing that philosophy, because she is working in it. She's another person who needs freeing from it, because she's been told that is the only way to attain greatness for a Black person.
M.I.A. is making waves again by calling out Beyoncé, accusing her of contributing to a philosophy that oppresses people and artists. This has reignited conversations about Beyoncé and Jay-Z's alleged influence in the industry, where fellow artists reportedly have two choices: bow down or bow out. Rumor has it, Adele is one of those who has been pressured to bow down over the years. The source of this claim? None other than M.I.A., who herself
I met Jay-Z and I signed to Rock Nation. The first thing he told me to do is get plastic surgery. I'm not insecure because I would have got plastic surgery. People make it, they all can turn around and thank Beyonce, because that's it. And enough is enough. I'm everyone now. And even Adele, because she's retired now, but her career would not exist if I hadn't made Jonathan Dickens into a manager. And bitch, when she gets an award, she thanks Beyonce. Oh, I didn't want to drip myself in blood.
A few days ago, M.I.A. went on another social media rant, criticizing Beyoncé and Jay-Z for purchasing a nearly $200 million home in 2023. She remarked, "I'm in a town where the most expensive house is owned by a Black woman, Beyoncé, who capitalized on this level of ignorance without people like me clearing things up." M.I.A. argued that society's obsession with wealth feeds into a machine that rewards accumulation, enabling someone like Beyoncé to own a $200 million house. This isn't the first time M.I.A. has taken aim at Beyoncé recently. Prior to this, she expressed frustration over how artists like Adele seemingly have to praise Beyoncé to stay relevant or safe in the industry. Her comments raise questions about the power dynamics in entertainment. M.I.A. does seem to have a point, as we've seen countless examples of artists lauding Beyoncé. One of the most infamous incidents occurred at the 2009 MTV VMAs, when Kanye West interrupted Taylor Swift's speech to declare Beyoncé's album one of the greatest of all time. M.I.A.'s critiques shine a light on the industry's complex dynamics, highlighting how some artists appear to navigate power structures by aligning with Beyoncé's influence.
Thank you so much for giving me a chance to win a VMA award.
Yo, Taylor, I'm really happy for you. I'm gonna let you finish. But Beyoncé had one of the best videos of all time. One of the best videos of all time.
The fallout between Kanye West and the Carters is no secret, and many believe it began when Jay-Z and Beyoncé didn't attend Kanye's wedding to Kim Kardashian. Kanye and Jay-Z were once inseparable, with Kanye even releasing Big Brother on his Graduation album, praising Jay-Z as a mentor and idol. The duo's collaboration peaked with their album Watch the Throne, which sparked a global listening party on social media and a highly successful tour. However, what Kanye viewed as family, Jay-Z seemingly treated as business. Their relationship soured when the Carters skipped the wedding, leaving Kanye furious. During a nearly 2-hour interview with Charlemagne the God, Kanye admitted that the tension deepened after this snub. For many fans, this incident symbolized the beginning of the end for the duo's once close bond. Despite their collaborative history, it became clear that Jay-Z and Beyoncé's priorities didn't align with Kanye's vision of loyalty.
You know, I was hurt about them not coming to the wedding. I understand they was going through some things, but if it's family, you know, you're not gonna miss a wedding. You know, and I'm not using this interview to put any negative things, but I gotta state
Just expressing yourself.
Yeah, I gotta state my truth. Yeah. Like,
Kanye West's disappointment in Jay-Z runs deeper than just the skipped wedding. Kanye was heartbroken when Jay-Z failed to check on his family after Kim Kardashian's traumatic robbery in Paris. During his St. Pablo tour in Seattle, Kanye vented to the crowd, saying, "Don't call me after the robbery and say, 'How you feeling? You want to know how I'm feeling? Come by the house. Bring the kids by the house. Like we're brothers. Let's sit down. Adding fuel to the fire, Kanye accused Jay-Z and Beyoncé of sabotaging him during awards seasons. He revealed that MTV told him Beyoncé would win Video of the Year for Formation over his video for Famous and Drake's Hotline Bling. Kanye believed Beyoncé and Jay-Z influenced the decision, which deepened his frustration. This incident sparked conversations about how the industry allegedly revolves around Beyoncé, with artists praising her to stay in good standing. Examples abound, from Lizzo to Lady Gaga to Britney Spears, who've showered Beyoncé with admiration during award shows. One of the most notable moments was at the 2017 Grammys when Adele won Album of the Year for 25. Adele, visibly emotional, dedicated her win to Beyoncé's Lemonade, saying, "You are the artist of my life." She described Beyoncé as a lifelong inspiration for herself and others. Overcome with emotion, Adele broke her Grammy in half, symbolically sharing it with Beyoncé, who was seated in the audience. Fans speculated Adele's reaction wasn't just about admiration, but also an attempt to avoid backlash from the Beyhive. This pattern has led many to believe that winning over Beyoncé comes with unspoken expectations, leaving artists feeling compelled to express reverence, even in their biggest career moments.
But I can't possibly accept this award, and I'm very humbled and I'm very grateful and gracious, but my artist of my life is Beyoncé, and this album for me, the Lemonade album, was just so monumental. Beyoncé, it was so monumental and so well thought out and so beautiful and soul-bearing, and we all got to see another side to you that you don't always let us see, and we appreciate that, and all us artists here, we adore you. You are our light, and the way that you make me and my friends feel, the way you make my black friends feel is empowering, and you make them stand up for themselves, and I love you. I always have, and I always will.
People speculated that Adele was genuinely scared when she won the Grammy. Beyoncé expected to take home. Fast forward 6 years, and Beyoncé once again missed out on Song and Album of the Year at the Grammys. Lizzo, during her acceptance speech, took time to thank and praise Beyoncé's music, continuing the trend of artists expressing admiration for her. More recently, Jay-Z acknowledged the controversy while accepting his own Grammy for contributions to the music industry, highlighting the fact that Beyoncé has never won a Grammy for Album of the Year, despite her monumental influence on music and culture.
I don't want to embarrass this young lady, but she has more Grammys than everyone and never won Album of the Year. So even by your own metrics, that doesn't work. Think about that. The most Grammys, never won Album of the Year. That doesn't work. You know, some of you gonna go home tonight and feel like you've been robbed. Some of you may get robbed. Some of you don't belong in.
M.I.A. has never been shy about expressing her disdain for Beyoncé and Jay-Z, and her latest comments highlight her frustration with artists like Adele for sucking up to the Carters. She specifically criticized Adele's praise of Beyoncé during her Grammy acceptance speech, labeling it as excessive and unnecessary. M.I.A. has been outspoken about her own struggles with the Carters and claims she faced backlash for refusing to conform to their influence. For context, M.I.A. shares a son with her ex, Benjamin Bronfman, whose father, billionaire Edgar Bronfman, is the former CEO of Warner Music Group. M.I.A. has alleged that the Bronfman family used their power to complicate her custody battle, with Jay-Z playing a key role. She claims that during her first custody fight in 2013, while being managed by Jay-Z's Rock Nation, he was paid by the Bronfmans to sabotage her career. She accused him of burying her Matangi album, stealing her style for other artists, and shadow banning her online. She also alleged that after she was served custody papers, Rock Nation cut communication, erased emails, and left her trapped in Brooklyn under legal constraints for years. M.I.A. also recounted how her house was broken into, her laptop stolen, and her life thrown into chaos. She tied these events to the Carters, claiming they made it impossible for her to travel to the U.S. to see her son. She has accused Jay-Z of pushing her to sign exploitative deals, including one during her legal battle with the NFL over her infamous middle finger gesture during a performance. She said the deal, which Jay-Z encouraged her to accept, would have left her broke if she earned over $2 million in her lifetime. M.I.A. further alleged that Jay-Z pressured her to get plastic surgery, calling her not pretty enough, and accused him of being involved in occult practices, including blood rituals. She believes her refusal to engage in these activities derailed her career. M.I.A. also finds it disgusting that artists like Adele publicly praise Beyoncé, claiming such behavior reinforces an unhealthy dynamic in the industry. For her, it's emblematic of a system that rewards compliance and punishes those who resist.
I met Jay-Z and I signed to Rock Nation. The first thing he told me to do is get plastic surgery. I'm not insecure because I would have got plastic surgery. If people make it, they all can turn around and thank Beyoncé, because that's it. And enough is enough. I'm everyone now. And even Adele, because she's retired now, but her career would not exist if I hadn't made Jonathan Dickens into a manager. And bitch, when she gets an award, she thanks Beyoncé. So I didn't want to drip myself in blood and cover myself and swim in goop, in black goop, and fucking like wear devil horns to fucking sell a record. Fuck that. Or be a witch, or be that, all of that. Fuck all of them.
M.I.A. recently spoke with Jaguar Wright about how Beyoncé and Jay-Z allegedly tried to ruin her life, claiming she's not afraid of them, unlike other artists such as Adele. However, some argue that M.I.A. seems obsessed with the Carters, constantly calling them out. This has sparked debate about whether she has valid points or is simply bitter. Are other artists genuinely scared of Beyoncé, or is M.I.A. exaggerating? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Do you believe there's truth to her claims, or should she let it go?